Hey guys, it's me, and I have another grocery haul. I went to Walmart, and I've taken you some of y'all's suggestions, and I am price matching there now, since it's the only option really to eat in town, except for this Super Save food store, which is really, really expensive, so I'm not going to be eating there. And they have this really strange thing where it's, you know how like Kroger and some other grocery stores will give you the little card, the discount card that you can use, and it gives you the discounts on all of their stuff. This store, their card, you have to, a lot of their items have point values attributed to them when you purchase things, so you have to build up points in order to get discounts for stuff. So if I went there to get this 99 cents off, or 99-cent chicken, then I would have to probably have like 30 points on my account to do that. And I'm just not willing to deal with all that. So I'm price matching it at Walmart, where I got almost 5 pounds of chicken, originally priced $9.31 for $4.63. Ha ha. I actually don't even need chicken this week. I just thought this was such a good deal, and I figured I'd try the price matching thing. I'm going to separate this out and freeze it for future use. $1 a pound for chicken cannot be beat. Alright, what I actually got for food this week is, for breakfast, I have leftover breakfast casserole, and I have an entire pot of taco soup left, and I still have plenty of eggs. So what I will be doing is, breakfast will be the breakfast casseroles. Lunches are going to be homemade Lunchables. I got these pitas for $2.38, and there are 8 in here, and I'm going to basically make little pizza Lunchables every day. I have cheese, and I have a can of sauce in my pantry, and I got some pepperoni at the dollar store. So I'm just going to package that up and I'm going to put the sauce in these little containers I got at the dollar store. They're 4 for $1. I didn't have anything else that small, and I was afraid a Ziploc bag would break. So I did get those at the Dollar Tree, as well as this basting brush, which is going to be for one of the dinners I do. I got some clementines, some grapes. Those nectarines are left over from last week. I did not eat them. I got some, the grapes were $1.48 each. The clementines were $6. The creamer was $3. I need my coffee. And that's for work. That usually lasts me, a container that size will last me at least 2 weeks at work. So the milk was $2.12. I actually have milk in the fridge still. I have like little more than a quarter gallon, so I'm just going to freeze this in case I need it. I will open that back up and let just a little bit out so it won't explode. But then I'll have milk, and I had the room in my budget this month. String cheese, $3. I also got these wonton wrappers for $2.50, and they are going to be for homemade pizza rolls, along with some cheese and a little bit of pepperoni and sauce that I already have. It's basically to use up the rest of the ingredients from the pizza rolls, because I have to open this big can of sauce. And anyway, I found this recipe for basically healthy pizza rolls on Mind Over Munch's YouTube channel, which I recently rediscovered, and I'm loving. I saw a bunch of her videos a while back, and I absolutely loved her, and I didn't subscribe, so I forgot about her for 2 years. BT Dub, if you like me, subscribe so you don't forget about me for 2 years. And I'm going to try making those, which is what I need the basting brush for, to brush egg whites on it to make it cook right. The only other thing I got is this vegetable broth, which is for my backup meal of egg drop soup. And my total was $31.87 at Walmart, plus $4. Oh, and I also got those veggie straws as a snack that last me multiple weeks. So my total was $36 for this week. And I will have, going into today, I had $80 left in my grocery budget. I will now have $45 left for the last 10 days of the month. So this will feed me until 18th? No. Anyway, I did it on the calendar. Anyway, I'll have 10 days left to spend $45 in, so I think I'm looking pretty good, and I'm excited about my food this week. I'll show you my meal plan in just a second. Alright, here's my meal plan. As I mentioned, I've got that leftover breakfast casserole and leftover taco soup. So I'm having leftover taco soup for at least 3 meals this week. I didn't want to do more than that because I'll get sick of it, so I'll freeze the rest, probably in Ziplocs, and just be able to pull it out when I want some more. It's very good. I'm also having Alfredo pasta and peas one night, which is a meal I had set up for last week, but I didn't eat, so I still have that stuff. And that's just all pantry stuff. And I'm also having the pizza wontons that I talked about, and that has beef left over from a previous thing. And then one meal will be an easy dinner, like a baked potato, cereal, or grilled cheese and tomato soup. And my kind of bonus meal is if I decide I don't want taco soup one night or something, it's going to be egg drop soup. So, and for lunch I'm doing the homemade pizza lunch bowls, and as sides, boiled eggs, string cheese, fruit. I have extra ants on a log from church event, and the veggie strips. So my, here's Roro. My shopping list is pretty small this week, which is good because I don't have that much money left for the month. Tell me what you're eating this week. Bye. The local salvage store after the Rotary Club meeting, and I picked up some stuff that I needed. Total I spent was $13.33. I picked up some Snickers bars. I keep a little tray of candy in my office so people will come in and tell me stuff, and you know, it's free. This stuff makes me popular. So I'll put those on the tray and try not to eat all of them. I also got some hummus for $2, some mayo, which I need because I'm completely out, and that was $2.50, which is a lot better than the $4 something that it was at Walmart. So I got this can of chili beans for 65 cents, which is going to go in my taco soup. I also found some deodorant for $2.50, which is good because that's normally about $4, and I use a coupon which makes it $3, but that's still expensive. So, or I can get them 2 for $6. So $2.50 is a good deal on that. I like the gel kind. I also got this little pod of tuna salad, which I'm just going to eat probably for kind of a lunch snack one day. Some little Melba crackers for the hummus or the tuna salad, haven't decided yet, and then some extra chips for the taco soup this weekend. I'm going to make a huge pot and freeze a bunch, so that's probably going to last me 4 or 5 meals, and I'll need extra chips for it. So that's what I got at the salvage store. Is a recipe I found on Mind Over Munch. She has a great YouTube channel. I don't know her personally, but I love her YouTubing style. So she basically takes things like pizza rolls and makes them way healthier. So these are kind of wonton pizza taco bites. They have cheese, a tomato sauce and taco mixture, and you brush them with egg whites and put the little wontons in, and you can make them really pretty like she did. That's her style, but then I got lazy of folding them, so I kind of mush stuff together. So I'm really excited. I think this looks good. These are so good. I'm making them 1,000 more times, like as soon as possible. They are 10 bazillion times better than regular pizza rolls, and since it's just like sauce and hamburger and cheese, it's kind of like a taco roll or like a hamburger roll. I don't know, but it's oh, so good, so good. Kind of a pain to assemble all of them, but totally worth it. Recipe link to Mind Over Munch below. Yum. I had a request for my taco soup recipe, and unfortunately I don't really have a taco soup recipe. I put a bunch of water in a pot, and then I look in my fridge and I see what I have, and I look in my pantry. The only thing that's kind of required is a source of meat. So I've got this ground beef from last week. It's been in the freezer, so that's going in. And I've also got a bunch of seasoned corn and refried beans from last week when I had tacos for lunch, and I just did not feel like eating my sides by the time I was done. So I'm actually going to put that in, and the refried beans supposedly give it a really kind of more creamy texture, so I'm going to try that. I also got a can of black beans, and a can of chili beans, and I'm going to put taco seasoning in it and anything else I find around. So I just kind of play with it until I've got my I've got some more cans of beans in my pantry over there, and so if I need to adjust the taste, I will. And I'm kind of a dump cook that way. That's why I like soups. So I'm gonna dump it all in, and it's gonna be delicious, and I'm gonna eat it with chips. That'll be dinner. Today's Thursday night, and I'm sure I'll probably make basically this entire pot full. So I'll freeze some, and I'll eat some over the weekend, and it'll be a nice, good, fairly cheap meal. Alrighty. Alrighty, this is my taco soup, and it's nice and hearty and delicious and super spicy because I like my soup super spicy. I ended up making this much minus a bowl, and I ended up putting in refried beans, corn, some onions that I had pre-chopped in the freezer, some green bell peppers I had chopped in the freezer, the beef, of course, also a can of chili beans and a can of black beans, and I put in chili powder, paprika, lots and lots of taco seasoning. I also put in some sriracha and some garlic, and I kind of just run around the kitchen like, that seems good. Oh, some oregano. I put some oregano in. I think that might be it. I'm not sure. Like I said, dump cook. And I'm going to eat them with these chips that I got for 99 cents at the salvage store today, and some cheese from the freezer. So it just kind of dissolves if you put it in the whole pot. So I like to add it individually to the bowls. And that is my dinner for tonight, and I am incredibly excited about it. I had to run out and go cover a car wreck, and when I got back it was done. I've had it simmering for probably about an hour and a half. I brought it to a boil and then had it, and I'm gonna let it simmer while I eat this, just to really let it cook and let the flavors set in. Anyway, yum yum. Tonight I went to a church event where it was peanut butter themed, so I brought these chocolate chip ants on a log, and I also had peanut butter chicken and peanut butter dip and all sorts of food there. So I didn't actually have to cook tonight. I just had to put peanut butter on celery sticks, which is what I had, and I brought home some cookies. Hey guys, I kind of broke my once a week shopping for groceries rule, but I feel like I did it for a good cause. I showed you in my haul where I found a 99-cent boneless, skinless chicken, and I've never seen that price before, really. I've seen 99 cents for split chicken breasts, which you still have to take like all the fat and the skin and the bones out of. But I decided to go ahead and go back and use that same price match ad to buy $10 more worth of chicken, which in this case was 10 pounds of chicken. So I have chicken out the wazoo now. I have 15 pounds of chicken, $15, and I only have $35 left in my grocery budget for the month, but that's okay. I have plenty of meat. I can always eat chicken. So this is what I got. I spent $10.03. They didn't give me a problem at all. And I'm just going to individually package and freeze those suckers. So I'll have them when I need them.